People, this is the bloody trade recap for today. Also, ignore the tan lines and ignore the burn. The burn is from trying to sort the tan lines out. The tan lines are. My neck is rough, bro. I've been just outside for like half an hour, got burnt, and came back and traded, got fucked. Okay, this is a trade recap of the day. This is the 12th of August 2026. We ended up taking 3 trades, all break evens. Let me run you through the day. Right, so today, the 12th, what do we have? We had CPI today. Oh, look at this fucking shop, bro. These are 5-minute candles, BT dubs. Okay, anyway, 5-minute candles. So what do we have? We came up, swept data highs. Okay, we also had an SMT at these highs that we swept out. So what were we? Ridiculously fucking bearish. So what do we wait for? We wait for a retracement because we open and then just straight dump. Okay. Open and then straight dump. What do we get? A retrace into this 1-minute gap, which I believe was also, yeah, equilibrium of the leg down. So we've equalized the range. What are we looking for? Continuation shorts, right? Why are we looking for continuation shorts? Because I said so. For those continuation shorts, what do we wait for? Some sort of manipulation to the downside, disrespecting bullish structure. That's brilliant. 25-point stop. I was so confident that we would just shoot straight to data lows. 75 points take profit because I'm risking 1 con. We inverse this, we enter, okay, off this candle. We then, okay, or do we, hold on, it says we entered off a next candle. Oh, because, okay, right, so because there was a 1 minute, we waited for the 1 minute to close. It's so good, I found out how to turn on execution, so I can actually tell you what trades I took, because yesterday, thank you for whoever commented that yesterday, by the way, I do really appreciate that. Yeah, you just go up to preferences. I didn't even know that this was a thing, and then just, it tells you, so, yeah, anyway. We come down here, our break-even point was this internal low. Why was it this internal low? Because I fucking said so. Now, it's because if we're going to continue bullish, we normally sweep sell side to then go up, which is and what we ended up doing. So that was break-even. We went break-even literally within the first candle, and then it came up and stopped us out. So pretty annoying, but it's fine. Better to be safe than sorry. We then got further manipulation into this 5-minute gap that we created. We ended up inversing this, but I'll tell you why that wasn't really valid anyway. So we actually end up coming, because we put a new low in, therefore the fib levels have changed. We come up to here. This is OTE of the range. Sweep 709, and look how perfectly we sweep this 79% extension. We literally tap it. Okay. Sweep 79% extension. This was an A+ trade as well. Why? Inside of a 5-minute gap. Tap 79% extension, and then we got an immediate reaction, right? Why did I not take this? Because we had already displaced so far down, okay, that, in my opinion, this was no longer valid, right? We just this was an A+ setup. We had the fib level, we had a massive draw on liquidity, and we had good displacement to the downside. Risk to reward wasn't that good. If you were taking it to this low, fair enough, I would have targeted 75 points, which would have been half pass for the account. We end up, yeah, would have gone break even here. Not got break even by like a minute and then come back down. So, yeah, unfortunately, did not win that. Well, did not take it. But then, okay, so 10 a.m. opens, right? 10 a.m. opens, that's this candle here, that's this yellow line. What do we do? Fib from the high to the low of this leg down, because 10 a.m. opens, I fully expected, and what I wanted to see in a perfect world would be perfect manipulation into OTE, which is what we got. But you can see we end up manipulating to the downside upon first looks at 10 a.m. Okay, so 10 a.m. opens, we just manipulate down. We then come up, break through, but I wanted to be safe, so I put a limit here. Realistically, this wasn't a very valid trade. We literally just had 10 a.m. Or was this 10 a.m. aligned with... The 10 a.m. was aligned with the 79% extension. That's why I took it as well. and data lows. The only reason I took this was because data lows were still intact at this point, right? We take it, we close bearish, we get a bearish reaction, I go break even, get hit break even. Then what I actually wanted to see happen happened. We manipulated into OTE of the range, but obviously we put in a new low, so the fib changes. So we are now here. We come up, sweep 709, get a gorgeous reaction, break back through 10 a.m. Okay. 10 a.m. doesn't align with any key levels, so we don't take any trades. However, we get a reaction off of this 1 minute gap. We get a bearish reaction off this 1 minute gap. Don't close above it. I think this takes us, yeah, so we hit OTE of the range and then got a manipulation leg down. Sorry, this isn't a manipulation leg. And then final trade we ended up taking today was this. Now, new leg gets put in. 10 a.m. aligns almost perfectly with a 79% extension. Limit at 10 a.m. We get tapped in here. Perfect. Oh my god, it's perfect. Picture perfect. Within the first minute, we are running 26 points. Oh my god, with 10 minis, 10 micros. That is amazing. That's absolutely bloody amazing. Tell me why we just get hit break even. Why do we come up? What was this leg needed for? Absolutely piss all, right? And then for some reason, we just come down. There was some sort of war news talking about the Strait of Hormuz. And we get a fat SMT at data lows. So, yeah, we get taken to there. ES takes data lows. And we just hover. Like, up till this point, I was like, right, we're chopping a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. This is the end of the world. What is this? We're just accumulating so hard. Like, why? But things, this is like big accumulation as well. This is like 90-point accumulation. Like, you may be able to catch something, but it's genuinely just not worth it. Like, look at this price action. This is not what I personally want to be trading. But those are the 3 break evens we ended up taking today. Executions, bro, big up to the guy that told me how to do that, because genuinely a fucking lifesaver. But yeah, as you can see, down at the bottom, 3 break evens. Not ideal, but it's fine. 3 break evens. We're break even on the week. 3 break even days in a row. Not the best, not the worst, but we're staying safe and we're preserving our capital. So that's the vlog. We're just doing our trade recap now, and yeah, that was the trades we ended up taking today. Thank you all very much for watching. Love, take care of yourself. Tell us when you love them, and I'll see you later. Stay profitable. Bosh.